Family, how are you? We are born into a reality that is not fruitful of our own reality, of our own understanding. By nature, we must grasp understanding and virtue. We must grasp the conscience of God that we can call our own. This is our rock, and someone have fallen upon it and given us a reality that's not of our reality. For one, this land is unfruitful to man. To raise a child is unfruitful to our nature. To feed a child, this is Babylonian information. That is the rock that's landing on us. We have 4 heavens on earth, and this is the new heaven, the New Testament, the new kingdom of the British Empire. We was born into the information, and we basically is dead to the world, because not only God is us, because we is in the image. I am God, and I am virtually God. Not to fear no one, but I am here to understand these things myself. I must become that I say that I am. Not the government information of me, or whoever came to proclaim in my name. I must proclaim that I am God to the world, and I must awaken on the mountain like Moses of that nature, or that story, because that could be a story foretold, because we have it in our reality. God's plan, because it is a virtue. It is not to be taught or programmed. It is to be understood. Our reality is God. Our spirituality and our nationality is God. Our spirituality and nationality is God. That's why we is the only human beings on the planet, and it fears our enemies to proclaim human from color, because they will be misleading people that will understand that there is only their mutations, and we are the God. Spirituality is our reality, and we must proclaim our kingdom by giving forth to our kingdom, so we can have some control for our kingdom, understanding of our kingdom, so we can proclaim our kingdom as our own. We are dead in the world because we have not awakening to proclaim God within us, the arising of the sun, of the heavens and earth. We must in tune to nature to grasp our understanding of God's virtue, as if we was a seed or a woman having a child. Like my mother can only have a human being in the shades and color of that I am. I have no white mother, Chinese mother, Mexican mother. I have none of them above that. I only have one mother that have people look like Shahid Raphael, the Son of Man. I have a mother. She was born on Christmas. She was my rock, my God. God was born in woman form, in reality of the conscious community, in virtual reality. It is not if you can be born of a woman to be God, because now God is born of a man in a man virtual reality, because the way of delivery, the thing popped out. But woman is the first to be God on earth. I must proclaim my mother. Death might be the God in me, her creation. The story of Jesus Christ, my mother born on Christmas in a constellations, 2017, September the 23rd. They proclaimed the Messiah was born in the heavens. I am God in astrology. My name means died for a cause. It was Shahid. I must proclaim my name. My last name. It is my journey. It is my journey. I am one of the angels. See, I see in society that we is far from being a whole because of the government that we sold into and bought into. We have false understanding. We hate ourselves due to cursing, but we don't hate the games with people that curses right next to you into the games when we can afford the games of Babylon. We sit next to a lot of enemies and don't even recognize who the cursors is, but we like to sit there and party and have fun in a game with them, which not of our own. We have to have our own understanding of our own everything. And if we crawl, we must walk. That is in our reality. We can't not keep crawling all our life, and we cannot keep going backwards instead of forward. We must proclaim the kingdom of God, that I am. I am your kingdom, I am your rock, and I am here, not born for me, but I am born for you. That I am, to ensure that you find a reality. So on my journey, I must go. I must go on my journey to proclaim until my journey is fulfilled. And I must say it will get more interesting because I have so much on the mind that dwell upon me I don't want to confuse this message today. I just want to introduce myself. I am God, that I am, and we must be one as a whole. You are me, and I am you. We are the son of people, of human beings. We are the son. Because when you see depictions of Jesus or God, you might see a sun over their head, telling you and stating that the Son is God that created all things on this earth. And as the Son God was the first to create, because the consciousness have real powers on the earth to speak it into existence. That's why I say it's like a spell. Because intercourse, the same as having a baby. Intercourse is communication. It's not sexual intercourse, but it's intercourse. So when you have an intercourse, you can have a whole child. So if you can have a whole child, so you got to understand the spell of just communicating with you. You got to grasp when somebody talking to you, they can make you believe in something that's not true. And it can change your ways and your abilities and your spirituality into something brand new, like the New Testament or the new world or heaven or kingdom. We must go back into the belly of the tropics, where we have a natural environment. We have people like Nature Boys in Belize or Costa Rica. He was in Costa Rica and Belize, where the natural environment sits, where we have Haiti, North Africa. We have a lot of places that we already have been. To be off in the cold is something that we must run back to when it get cold. Or we have been so foundated to stay here that we have been taught not to leave. But we must imagine what we and where we and how we will or would have became without Babylon, to form a kingdom together and get out of our comfort zones. And let's move forward. I love you, family. Let's get it. Let me just put that out there.